Vandross and the Gap Band. And in this song, the protagonist is worried and confused and trying to find clarity in life. They're overwhelmed by the feelings that they have for their partner, and they desperately need and trying to escape from this partner, but they can't. So they're stuck in a circle trying to figure out what they need to do next. So my story is not about that. It's about me being in a cycle of assuming other people's response. So I am on a lifelong journey of becoming the best person I can be, which means I read a ton of self-help books. A couple years ago, I read The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And if you're unfamiliar, the four agreements are: be impeccable with your word, always do your best. Well, that's my last two. Always do your best, don't make assumptions, be impeccable with your word, and don't take things personally. The one I struggle with is don't make assumptions. I struggle with vulnerable communication and fear of rejection and trying to control the situation. So as I was moving around Charlotte a couple years ago, I experienced a real life, real time cycle. So it was Saturday morning, I was going to a volunteer event. I was 30 minutes late, so when I got there, they made all the sandwiches. I'm like, well, y'all made sandwiches fast today. Usually it's about an hour and a half. So as I drove past acquaintance's apartment, I realized, oh, I'm right down the street from such and such house. Let me tell her, like, I'm in the neighborhood so we could potentially hang out. So I text her, hey, I'm in the neighborhood. I didn't ask the question. I made the assumption that she was gonna say no. It was kind of early Saturday morning, but not really early. So I drive back home to my apartment. I get